Content warnings for this episode include fantasy violence and death, graphic descriptions of harm, and me in a sexy, boozy vampiress costume. You've been warned. Viewer discretion is very much advised. Welcome, friends, to Brindlewood Bay. Game all about little old ladies solving crimes together. There might be some eldritch horror, there might be some murder, there might not be, but we'll find out. We begin with a montage. Can each of you please introduce your character and a little snapshot of their day?
My character is Mairead McIver. She's a 92-year-old lady, originally from the Hebrides, and she spends a lot of her day birding. So she goes out and you see her at the moment. She's currently in a makeshift hide at the side of a little pond where she's on the hunt for a rare bufflehead duck, which she's heard is flown over from the Americas. She's never seen one here before, but she's heard that there's one in the area, so she's looking for that. She spent her career as a wildlife vet, but now has retired in her old age to Brindlewood Bay.
Is there anything gently spooky about this scene? It is Halloween, after all.
I think there's a cold wind blowing, there's a mist on the horizon, but Mairead does not like Halloween in the slightest, and so she's refusing to acknowledge any of the spookiness that's happening.
Excellent.
My character is Phylaxis, a former punk rock maven turned maven of Brindlewood Bay, who retired to the countryside with her family, having felt the music industry was full of phonies and hags. Which it is, of course. And she is currently enjoying a life of preservation and has recently taken up beekeeping with great vigour and enthusiasm. And today she was pulling out pictures and tokens and video clips available for a documentary that is being made about her late husband, and was looking on various pictures of their former selves and feeling sad and depressed, and then received a phone call from a journalist who asked her if she wanted to be on a podcast and yelled abuse down the phone at that journalist for daring to interrupt her. So,
has she made any concession to Halloween?
She has slightly lent more into her decrepit punk aesthetic by employing fishnets and more leather than usual, but to be honest, just a little.
Hello, I'm Tabitha Whiskerly. You can call me Tibby. And these are my cats. We've got Sylvia and Agatha and Bronte. Call them the Black Little Trio. I used to be a librarian back in the day, and I was the best librarian back in the day, the head one, and I had all the books, all the rare books, everything like that. People from all over came to this library, but unfortunately, there was a night where I had a cup of tea and there was a candle, and it burned down. It was the saddest day of my life, and I had to leave town, and now I'm in Brindleton Bay, and I've lost all my books, so now I have my cats, and I'm known as sort of the cat whisperer in this town. I know all the cats, everything that's going on. If anyone has cat problems, they come to me. And that's my stereotypical day, is I just, stay in my house usually taking care of my cats, but I'll come out and, look at the cats, talk to people. Sometimes. I like cats more than people. And lately, it's been sort of spooky. The cats have been acting weird. Some of them have been missing. I don't know where Chairman Meow is these days, but hopefully we'll find him soon. Thank you.
Any concessions to Halloween in our house?
Some of my cats have gone missing.
Sure.
They're just acting weird. They keep on staring at some weird spot in the corner.
Furiously scoop some notes. Thank you very much.
My name is Annabelle Fowler. I was born to a wealthy family, but I had no time for that bourgeois nonsense. But I very much became a child of Woodstock. I was a groupie for Jefferson Airplane, and I've traveled the world, run at festivals and arts exhibitions globally for many, many years. In recent years, though, my last husband, Denny, pretty much got everything in the divorce, taking the settlement, and found myself exiled to Brindlewood Bay, where I'm just being my usual self, causing mischief around the community. My spare time, I've taken up a bit of pottery. And earlier this morning, I was fooling around with the pool boy, as you do, when I had some sort of strange, menacing vision during the orgasm. that I've yet to really put it together, but a sense of horror and unease is now in my soul and in the air.
Beautiful. No notes. 10 out of 10.
My name is Enid Dufresne. I am originally from Rockport, Massachusetts, by way of Boston, NYC, and eventually Brindlewood Bay. I grew up left Rockport in the 60s, made my way down to NYC and became in the art scene there. I was a vital part of that. Really, I was spiritual guidance, palmistry, and tarot reading, and really, I moved to Brindlewood Bay with my now deceased partner, Aubrey, who was the love of my life. She was a beautiful lady who taught me everything about the world. And I have been spending the day, as I do every day, doing a tarot reading for the whole town. Just one in general, not each of every person individually. And so the first card I pulled was the death card. That's fine. That means change. Second card I pulled, death card. A little unusual. Third card, death card. Started to worry there. Usually there's only one in the pack. I don't know what's going on.
Nice.
Hello, darlings. My name is Gladys Spottiswoode Clark, and I'm the wealthy widow of Brindlewood Bay. I moved here to be with my beautiful wife, Jemima Spottiswoode Clark, lady, and also mayor of this beautiful town, but unfortunately she died in a horse riding accident. It really was very tragic. So now I fill my time organising charity events, hoping to meet that lucky wife number 4.
I love it. Nice. Well, I think this is like my character's Rita, and this is like an actual montage because she's like hitting the alarm at 4 a.m. 80s synth-based music. She's up doing the Zumba. She lives in a granny flat, so her family are obviously trying to sleep. They can hear the Zumba in the morning, but she doesn't care. Rita's out. She's out walking neighborhood dogs. She's on the park run with the dogs. She's going. She's scrapbooking. That's her thing. And she's noticed that she likes to document her hobbies. So she's looking at she recently was involved in an argument at Flower Club because her arrangements were too spooky. She's trying to introduce Halloween stuff for the season. But when she's looking at some of these scrapbooks, she sees there's the ghost sort of flower arrangement that she was trying to bring in, but there's also ghostly lights that she didn't recognize at the time and didn't see in the background. Things, that's weird, funny. But she doesn't have much time to think about it because she needs to keep on scrapping and she needs to get to her next thing, book club.
Excellent. Cool. And I'm everyone else in the world. Specifically, however, as you can tell from my fabulous attire, I am playing Elena Visage, who is someone you'll meet along the way. And I'm dressed so fabulously, darlings, because of a vote from my lovely players. Thank you, lovely players. And I joined the august company of the Antarctic Boat Exhibition, David Cameron, and basically anyone who has set something up for a vote and only later realise the consequences of their actions. Anyway, here we go. So, it's Halloween, Murder Mavens, and you are all guests at a Halloween party being thrown at the fabulous Brindlewood Bay home of Abner and Coco Vidal. Abner is a retired filmmaker, famous for Gonzo B-grade pictures, and he greets you at the front door of this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful house. So a question for everyone first. let's paint the scene together. As you approach the Vidal's home, what ostentatious thing do you see outside that reminds you that the Vidals don't fit in with Brindlewood Bay's stuffy upper crust? Also, tell me about the costume that you're wearing for the party.
They're so frightfully gauche. They really are. You can see that they've painted and created hundreds of thousands of spiders to cascade down the chandelier with cobwebs.
Solid marble gargoyles outside the house on crenellades. Just
I noticed that they have a large marble statue of a bald eagle, which is ridiculous because they're not even native to this country. So I don't.
We are actually we're on the East Coast, USA.
Well, in fact, they are in this country. They're not native to this part of the country, of course.
Of course.
The tragic thing is they do also have decorative peacocks on the lawn who look very frightened and should really be indoors.
I'm just very overwhelmed by the massive topiaries and hedges and the shapes of crowns and guitars and things.
I was feeling like there'd be one of those animatronic things, some kind of crazy scene of a monster cutting off someone's head or something like that.
Lizzie Borden just
Wow.
It was very specifically Christina Ricci as Lizzie Borden.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Cool. So, Abner Vidal welcomes you and says, "Hey, friends, welcome. Hey, it's the Murder Mavens. I heard so much about y'all. Oh, come on in. Be welcome.
Hey. Hello. It's a pleasure, of course. Thank you for having us.
Aye, Mary, isn't it? It's Mary, yeah?
Mairead.
Mary, great to meet you. Oh, I've heard so much about all of y'all.
Great place you've got here.
Oh, thank you.
Great place.
Now listen, come on in, make yourself at home. There's other guests here, but play nice. I've heard about your reputation. Okay.
I brought my own tea. I'm just going to have my own tea here because you probably don't have the good tea that I like.
Have you got proper bolly, darling, or is it still that shitty prosecco you serve?
Well, Gladys, always a pleasure to see you. It's quite frankly a highlight of my day. Enchanted, I'm sure.
Abner, honey, I've been here for over 3 minutes and I still don't have a drink in my hand. Where's the bar?
Oh, wow. Straight on through. On you go. And have you all met Coco, my lovely wife? And where is Coco? Here is Coco. Coco Vidal is dressed as a... I've forgotten the name.
Cleopatra.
Thank you, Cleopatra. He is dressed as Tutankhamun.
Coco, it's a pleasure. I must ask, what is it you're feeding your peacocks?
Oh, well, darling, feeding only the finest.
It's just that their feathers don't look like they're molting as effectively as they should be at this time of year.
She opens and closes her mouth for a second, sort of nonplussed. She's much more used to the sort of celebrity small talk as a sort of former Hollywood star, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sure it's all
something to think about."
Coco.
Enjoy the party.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, thank you.
And it does that sort of famous people just sort of turn away. You realise you're not going to get another word in with her in the immediate future.
Coco, I saw your last film that won an Oscar. That's fantastic. And it managed to beat out my ex-husband Denny's film. Fantastic. I love
it. She lights up immediately because you're talking about her. And Aaron goes, oh, darling, you are too kind. Oh, I think that Revenge of the Zombie High School Aliens 2 was some of my finest work. And you see Abner sort of gushing over her as well. They're clearly very much in love, very much the apple of each other's eyes. But yeah, you're welcome to go into the party, see what is happening.
As I pass by Coco, I take her hand in mine and give her a free palm reading. And I say, "Your love line is very strong, but your lifeline is very short. It's, you've been doing well to get to this far, so...
Okay. This sounds slightly risky. You're not quite sure how she'll take it. So we're going to make the first dice roll of the game. This is going to be the day move. It's daytime. It's late afternoon. The sun's still up. You're going to roll 2 d6s. And it's usually 2d6. And you're going to use your... Which stat shall we use? I reckon your presence. So add your presence number, if you have a modifier to that. And you're trying to get 7 or more.
5.
On the 2 dice combined, yeah?
Yes.
How exciting. So this does not go well, I'm afraid. And she seems like willing enough to like sort of take the hand, so look at it and says, "Oh, darling, I do not know what you mean. I'm going to live to be 105. And she says, well, after all that young people's blood, and Abner shushes him, darling, no, that's for another time, And but she looks nonplussed and glares at you slightly. I'd like you to add the condition. So you've got space for conditions on my page. Coco Vidal's scorn, and that's just for you, just for Enid.
As we shuffle in, I would like to assure Mairead that once we get over the boring bit of this, we can go and investigate the hutch for those peacocks.
I would like to. I mean, to be honest, my costume is driving me wild. It's annoying me that I had to wear one in the first place. I just don't know how to put up with this Halloween nonsense. I borrowed my 8-year-old grandson's costume. I think it's Green Goblin from the comic books.
Close enough.
But that's... Yeah, I can't put up with this. So as soon as we can get out here to go and check in the birds...
Yeah, we'll throw off the shackles of capitalism and go and investigate some peacocks that we can.
Whatever you say, Nana.
I think she said something about drinking blood.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. She definitely said something about drinking young people's blood, and then her husband stopped her from talking.
Yes. I mean, peacocks is good. Peacocks is... We should investigate.
Peacock's secondary. Maybe
for me,
yes.
It's this new age medical thing. All the young folks are doing it. They think it's going to... There's no scientific backing to it whatsoever. There was one faulty study done somewhere in Portland, and it was widely disproven. It's a lot of nonsense.
Do you think she might have the peacocks in the blood?
I just thought it was some bullshit from that film.
But darling, did you see her skin? It was stunning, and I need a piece of that. We need to find out.
Would you drink a young person's blood?
To look as good as her?
You would do that.
Okay, you sound like
I tried it in the 80s, hon. That's why I'm so radiant, but it fades some time, it's an addiction.
Yeah. So what was everyone's Halloween costumes?
It's a Green Goblin dressed as what she thinks is the Green Goblin.
What does it actually look like?
It's the Incredible Hulk as an 8-year-old's costume that she has squeezed herself into because she doesn't own any type of costume.
And a banging Italian, let's be clear.
And her normal cardigan, which she never takes off.
It's covered in geese.
It is covered in geese, isn't it?
I came as Boudica, however, did not necessarily fully commit to the outfit beneath the more Celtic warrior details. Yes, came in and wanted to have a costume that I could kick things in.
My costume is a cat tree. See that I've got, a platform here and a platform there, and and there's even a built-in scratching post here, just so my cats are comfortable. They could come.
With my Joy Division shirt on and my fantastic cardigan, I've actually really done as you as a faded punk just to sort of piss you off and just trouble as normal.
I didn't notice.
I am the pop culture conception of a witch, although obviously that's more nuanced than should really be taken face down. But we're having fun with it. We are having fun with it.
I'm dressed as the corpse bride. Spider-Man.
Nice. I'm a nun. I've had a dispute with the flower club that's church related, so it's kind of like a get back at religion. I think it would embarrass my family a bit to see it, and I'm also just a huge Sound of Music fan.
Excellent. Very, very nice. And you...
Auntie, you okay?
You make your way into the party. There's a few different rooms. There's different places to explore. There's a bar. There's a Tinseltown room. There's a master bedroom, and there's an office as well. But you kind of upshield. You find your way to the bar area first, we'll paint this little scene together as well. So the room's been decorated for Halloween using props from Abner's horror movies. I'd like each of you to come up with a name for one of his masterpieces and then describe a prop from the film which is in the room. So full-on B-movie horror.
Massacre of the Mummies. And there's lots of just mummies in the lineup. The advantages.
The Werewolf High School.
The Werewolf High School. Yeah. 7 somehow.
It's called Shock Therapy, and it's like a therapist couch, but it has the bindings of an electric chair that come out the sides of it.
That's literally just the sequel to Rocky Horror Show.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
He directed it.
There was a sequel.
Yeah.
It's called Shock Therapy. That's Shock
I guess.
sorry.
I guess I'm on brunch.
Abner directed that.
Yeah.
It's the costume from the Creature of the Black Lagoon, which, considering my obsession with the po' boy, has aroused and intrigued me, and has captured my full attention.
Very nice.
It's the diary of a space stripper, and it's just like a big monster, but in a skimpy bikini. It's like it's 6 foot tall.
Sure.
Barbarella had conviction.
Excellent. Thank you, everyone. So, sorry.
I haven't done one.
Go.
I was going to. I spent a night in a hotel room in hell. And it's like a demon, whatever, concierge outfit and demon desk of the hotel.
Excellent. In between all this stuff, there is still enough room for. There's a proper bar. There's drinks of varying varieties. People are just helping themselves. But you see, there's a couple of folks in this room. There's a guy in no costume whatsoever, which frankly is disappointing to some of you. And there's also a vampire, a sexy, boozy vampire, no less, who you all recognise as Elena Visage, local celebrity. She's been on all kinds of stuff, and it seems to be just trying to tell this guy in no costume something. She's anxious. Hey, darling. You'll never make anywhere in this town, darling. If you don't put the effort in, then you're just not. And he looks sort of nonplussed, just deeply unimpressed. She looks like this, which I think I got fairly close to.
That's spot on. Absolutely spot on.
You've done it better than that.
And I don't know if there's a. Let's see if there's one for him. Oh yeah, and this guy. No costume whatsoever. He's just rocked up as he is.
It looks rich, though.
I'd like to approach the man without a costume and say, "So how did you get out of it?"
Hey, I'm the manager. That's what I do. I keep him safe. Keep him on the straight and narrow.
So, and that means no costumes then.
No, not for me. It's not. I'm working. It's not my party. He does have a glass of wine in his hand.
It doesn't seem like you're working all that hard. At least throw on a bit of makeup, Some cat whiskers or something, Something classic.
No, these parties, they're such a waste of time. The people in this backwater, no offence, they're just never gonna they're never going to accept Abner as one of their own, you know. So he puts on a party, he tries to do his best to like welcome people in, but the others just don't have it. It's such a shame.
Well, he's not very nice to people. We could start with that.
Who? Abner?
Abner.
He's a delight. He's one of the leading lights of the industry.
Yeah, but he's just got that. I know. Don't let him hear us say it. He's just got that way about him, you know, where you just know that he would kick you out in the middle of a storm. He's a horrible guy. I don't like him. I'm here purely for the buffet.
There is a buffet.
And I'm heading there.
Excellent. I'd like you again to make the day move, please. So roll 2d6.
2d6.
And you're going to use your presence number, minimum number of 7.
And 8.
You are just about all right then. So on an 8, if I'm at the list. Your actions are going to leave you a bit vulnerable. So not a full-on fail. You're not incurring scorn here, but people have overheard this conversation. They've overheard your direct words with this guy, and he says, "Oh, Marcus Greaves, a pleasure."
Mairead McIver, a delight.
Mairead, right? Got it.
Mairead fully thought she was whispering the full time. She was so loud.
Is there anyone like manning the buffet, or like there's like a bar that you can go to and order or something like that?
No, you're just helping yourself.
Just helping yourself, right?
You do notice actually there is there's a lady in a French maid costume, and she's standing looking just sort of disappointed at people. There's a bit of a scowl on her face.
All right.
Is she next to the buffet or the bar?
She's standing in kind of the corner of the room, like next to one of the props. And yeah, it's a maid uniform with some cat ears, which I will immediately find. Yeah.
I think she has a fan.
I know. So Tabitha goes up to the cat lady with ears because she recognizes a kindred soul. And she's like, "Oh, hello, I like your cat ears. Are you a fan of cats?"
No, not really. You can see it looks like this has been sort of put on in a bit of a hurry, and says, "Mrs. White, dearie, I'm the help here, and also apparently promoted to party guest. So someone didn't show up, so I'm making up numbers."
Oh, okay, that's very nice. So you just threw on some cat ears.
No, that's it'll do, I think. But yeah, you are clearly a cat lover yourself.
Oh, yeah, I've got hundreds of cats. These are the 3 that I have. I never go anywhere without them. They've all got special powers, but I can't tell. I've already said too much. I really like, this party. I'm very interested. The only reason I'm here is because I know there is like a precious, rare Persian cat around, and I've just been wanting to get my hands on it and just pet it.
To be in the usually Mr. Tibbles III hangs around in Abner's study. If you'd like to make his acquaintance.
I see. Does he have any, favorite treats, sardines, tuna?
It doesn't seem to be. No, the cat is a glutton.
Is he? Okay.
I'll eat, frankly, anything.
And Mr. Tibbles III, you said?
I did.
Oh, all right. I've heard rumors about this cat. So I'm gonna go. We didn't talk. I'm gonna go and have a gander.
Mrs. White, a pleasure.
Mrs. White. I'm Tabitha Whiskerly.
I have been to the bar and I got myself a Manhattan. And I couldn't help but overhear you say to Tibby, Mrs. White, there was a guest that didn't turn up. Why wouldn't anyone turn up to such an illustrious event as such as this?
She looks... I couldn't say. No, I couldn't say.
Couldn't say, or you're not gonna say?
But they're both, dear. They're both.
Okay. So if I was to question her, does that count as an investigation?
There's nothing to investigate
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
Particularly.
I don't know though.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Go.
But yeah, in time that'll be a very good move to make. Yeah. In the meantime, what are you doing?
What's going on with that vampire person?
She's propping up the bar.
Yeah, I think I want to get over. Possibly, if they're in a conversation, I won't engage them, but I want to kind of get a sniff of their glass because I'm suspicious about the whole blood thing. So I don't know how that works. If it's going to be like, if they're already talking to someone, I'm happy to sneak in there and see if I can get a sniff. Yeah, I'm happy to do a staged "I knock over your glass" by mistake. Oh my god!
Yeah.
But I'm just curious about the whole blood thing.
Yeah, I like that. This is going to be the day move. And yeah, I'd like you to tell me what you're afraid will happen then if what you're afraid will happen if this doesn't go well.
I'm afraid that it'll just be wine, and I'll be labelled a sniffer.
Okay. So I'd like you to roll your 2d6 and let's find out if you're a sniffer or not.
Well, either way. Okay, right. So 2 of these. What am I trying to get?
At least 7. What'd you roll?
2 1s.
Sniffer.
Damn.
Please add to your character sheet the condition sniffer. As I imagine we do it just now. Show me how you attempt to actually go. The thing you need to understand about the Vidals. Hey.
Sorry there. Were you talking about the Vidals?
Yes, they're often the course of conversation. But more importantly, what are they doing with my wine?
No, I was just coming in. I thought
you do get a sniffer, and it is.
Oh, right,
it does.
I was sniffing.
Yeah, you're very good at sniffing. And
do you know what? I was sniffing.
Yeah, and it does smell like wine. Doesn't seem to be blood, despite her sort of.
Just smells so damn good. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist having a sniff. It's one of my.
Everybody, we've got a sniffer here, and the whole room hears.
Yikes.
I lead Rita away. Come on, darling. Oh, dear.
Oh, what am I like?
Oh, how embarrassing.
Rita, we've spoken about this. I mean, there's dangerous substances about it. You don't want to be sniffing, you know? Like, that could have been anything in there.
Have a good sniff.
You hear a scream, a high-pitched wail, which I can't do. And there is a commotion out the back. Everyone goes running, and you see there's a big bucket, which one would traditionally duck for apples in. However, in the bucket with an apple in the mouth of a severed head, you see Abner. And the rest of the corpse is lying next to this bucket. And mouth is open, apple in it, sort of bobbing, spinning round slowly, bobbing away.
I wonder if that's what those death cards were about. Maybe.
I'm starting to think I shouldn't have so loudly criticised him 10 minutes ago.
Well, it looks like Abner's got a real box office disaster.
A man is dead.
Sorry.
I'm going to rush forward and just start. I'm just autopsying on the scene.
Great. You push your way through the crowd. You also see there's 2 more folks that have actually arrived there first. You suspect the scream was from someone dressed in a costume like they have in Greece, one of those big pink dresses. And there's another man dressed as Frankenstein's monster who is sort of over the looking over the remains of the corpse.
I'll push them out of the way. I'll go, I've got medical expertise. I once did surgery on an orangutan. Let me through. And I'll go through and see if I can, I know if there's no curing them, but I'm hoping to work out.
It's for a cause of death and things like that.
Yeah, cause of death. Was this an accident somehow? Was it?
Very, very nice.
Explain the accident scenario to me.
Stranger things have happened.
He was maybe trying to work with the model head slicer
He was-
trying to do something.
He was bobbing for apples while trying a
Have you ever-
nicotine prop.
Have you ever accidentally ran into a washing line?
No, actually.
Well, I've seen some horrible things in my time, honey.
After hanging back a lot in the main room because I didn't want to go to the bar as a proud teetotaler, I was continuing to hang back and keep an eye on the crowd as you dive in to see if anyone tries to sidle away or look suspicious or chat amongst themselves.
So I reckon there's a couple of you are going to do some dice rolls for me then. I reckon this is going to be some meddling from the sounds of it.
Excellent.
Yeah. So this will be the meddling move.
Cool.
When you're searching for a clue, conduct research, or otherwise gathering information, describe how you're doing so, and roll with the appropriate ability.
Okay.
So if you want to go first, you'll have the... So I reckon Mairead would be...
Reason?
Say again, sorry?
Reason?
Yeah, I reckon reason.
Also, I have a medical bag in my cozy little place that I would always...
That would give you an advantage.
Carry around
So
with me.
you get to add a third dice.
Excellent.
You're going to keep the top two. So
Excellent.
yeah, so 3 dice.
So
highest.
I'm essentially going in and I'm just literally... I'm pulling on a pair of blue nitrile gloves that I keep on me at all times, and I'm just picking up the head, examining it, and all the sides,
Cool,
kind
cool.
of literally on all fours at the body.
So do a blood
checking
spatter analysis and
everything.
all of that.
Blood spatter analysis.
Excellent.
Absolutely everything.
Cool.
Well, that's a 12.
So, okay, on 12 plus. Ooh. So, you find a clue.
Oh,
And it's not really so much on the body itself. Just next to the body, actually next to the bucket, there is a plastic pumpkin, filled with half-empty pill bottles. Mostly look like painkillers. And that is your first clue, everyone. That's a good one to write down.
Oh, sorry, what was it?
It is a plastic pumpkin filled with half-empty pill bottles, painkillers, mostly. And you'll get probably 7 or 8 of these over the course of the adventure.
Mairead is going to keep that to herself for now. She will share it with all the Murder Mavens, but whilst the crowd is here.
I assume there are not names on the bill bottles for the prescription.
Don't seem to be, no.
Are the painkillers full or half empty? Or...
Mostly half-empty. In fact, I'll tell you what, a small retcon. Yes, there is a name on the pill bottles. And that name is Coco Vidal.
Oh, no.
I like that little gasp of breath around the table. Oh, Mike picked that up.
Unsafe storage of medication. There's no worse crime.
Meanwhile, you're people watching.
I am people watching whilst playing with the flagon of mead that I apparently carry with me, despite being a teetotaler, staring longingly at all of the guests who are drinking before being distracted and running out to the crowd with the sound of the scream, and continuing to hand back to watch these people suspiciously.
How's the flagon of mead helping you in this? If you can justify it, then yes, you can get an extra dice. But
I was adding character.
oh,
I don't think I can justify a flagon of mead helping me watch a crowd.
Throwing off the people off the scent, it's putting people at ease for it. Something about someone with a flagon of meat, just like,
I'm going to say it's tenuous. Nice try, but
There's people at ease, definitely.
so just 2 dice for you, and you're going to use your whichever stat you think might be most useful for that. Probably presence, I think.
I was going to say presence or reason, so I have a +1 on presence. Yeah, I did not roll properly. I get it.
Purpose made dice tray. Fantastic.
Oh, 10.
10. Excellent. So on a 10, you find a clue. 2 of the suspects are having a argument away a little bit from the others. They're actually in the study, and you notice they're not really present at the body. They are Elena Visage, the vampiress, the sexy boozy vampiress, and I think I don't introduce it, but it's a June Willoughby, who's the one in the Grease style dress.
Sock opera.
Yes, sock opera. which is a word I didn't know before. I tried to look that up. So it's clue number 2, an argument between those two suspects.
They're in the study.
Yes.
So I think that I have heard that arguing, and so I'm gonna linger at the door, maybe crack it open a little bit just to hear what's being said.
Okay.
You were on your way to the study for the cat.
I think, was it the study or the master bedroom?
The cat's in the study.
The study, yes. So I'm also... I would also say that I overhear, and I feel like the cats that I have, they're all puffed up, so they're certainly reacting to
And two of you notice, and this is the first of the void clues, there is a poster in the hallway, and you see depicted on it is the 12 sexy labours of Hercules. And the figure, which is a very scantily clad Hercules, beckons towards you. It's a poster. It's a static poster. But you see, just for a moment, it gesturing, moving, telling you to come closer.
She says
Who
her.
spots that?
Those two in the hallway. That is a void clue. Put a little star, a little mark next to that, so we know that's different from the others.
Did I just see that right? Or did that very sexy man on the poster do this?
I don't know. He's sexy. He's fine.
Tibby, I didn't see anything.
I saw it. I saw him beckon. It's not unusual though.
Talking absolute nonsense again.
I'd like the two of you to make an occult roll for me, please, to see how well you bear up against the weirdness. A sign of weirdness. It's probably -1 unless you added something to it.
This would be sensitivity.
Oh yeah, sorry, sensitivity.
Sensitivity. I added some at 0 as well.
Yeah. 8.
10.
Nice. You're both okay. It's a shame. It's some really fun stuff. And tell me how you sort of steel yourself and get back to ground yourself again.
Isn't it just always like a man to think whatever he's got going on is more important than what we got going on? I don't have time to go see what he's got going on. We've got there's a murder going on.
I know, and like my cats, they're all puffed up right now, and I think like I'm just gonna pet them, and I just feel like we should. This whole thing is so spooky.
I am very aware of the occult, and my third eye is at least partially open, so I see this sort of thing all the
darling,
time.
you need to get that checked out, don't you?
Well, you know, my cat. They say cats. They could also sense like things in the ether as well, and I feel like they're my messengers. They tell me what's going on, so I understand.
Also, you'll see remarkably untroubled. And this isn't not your first rodeo, shall we say? You are a book club who enjoy murder mysteries, and you've helped with other crimes around the town before, and maybe one murder before. I will say you've managed to, as a group, to figure out, but everyone else is rather less composed, especially Coco Vidal, who is there and has gone back over all this thing next to you and said, "No, my darling, no, it can't be. It was some, no," and looking at you for consolation, looking to.
So what I can work out is that he's been murdered. Okay, there certainly wasn't an accident. Now, I found some interesting things which me and you are going to have a talk about later, but we won't do that in front of people. I'll give you a bit of time to mull over this, but we're certainly going to have a discussion. I'm just going to go over to the window and double check that no one's fleeing the scene, okay? And I walk over to the window and I just hold up my binoculars and just look out for anyone, fleeing from the...
You see nobody fleeing the scene. And she glares at you even more, and it just seems utterly distraught.
Can
frankly.
I come in with a cup of tea?
Of course.
I was going to say, can I comfort her? Like,
Yes, you may.
Looks like we're coming to do the same task.
yeah.
I don't think so, because Coco's recently single and in possession of a large fortune. I didn't say task at all.
Oh, Coco. darling, I know how tough this must be for you. I also recently lost someone very dear to me myself, and I just want you to know that I'm there day or night should you need someone to comfort you, to hold you, to let you cry on my shoulder.
Nice. I think this is the day move. This is a bit risky. She's clearly unstable and may not be pleased with your thinly veiled advances.
But she's also recently reeling from having dealt with Mairead, so maybe
one two punch. Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
This is well practiced. That was wingmanning. I tell you exactly what I was doing.
You can, in that case, roll a third dice as well, and you're going to take the two highest of these, thanks to whatever that was.
They're all threes.
Oh, plus anything for your
vitality.
I suppose you could use a vitality. You're trying to.
You're making a passionate plea.
Yeah. You're showing how full of life and energy and joy you are.
If I do vitality, so that was 6 plus 1, 7. If I add Wysowski, which adds another 1 to my vitality, that's 8.
Excellent. So it kind of works. Actually, she sort of calms down a bit. She's like, takes a moment, does some breathing, does some Hollywood breathing.
She's an actress. This isn't the weirdest way she's been hit on.
And says, darling, thank you. She's about 20 years your junior, but love is love.
That's fine.
Yeah. And looks around, looks at you and says, I don't know what I can do now. He's gone. So it's so sudden, so strange. We had such plans, such big plans. I loved him. He loved me. And
it's a very good past tense.
Past tense. She starts ugly crying on your shoulder.
Okay, well, darling, time is a great healer. Maybe not today, but maybe not tomorrow. But I'm sure the
probably the day after.
Yeah. You'll be ready to love again.
It's been 3 minutes.
That's just balls. Yeah, absolute torrents of tears on your shoulder. Mark a condition, please, which is going to be tear-stained. Yeah, tear-stained jacket. Yeah,
shit, darling, you're ruining my jacket. This is.
Did we ever find out what the argument was about?
No, it's a little bit too far away to hear, but you did see them arguing, and you're welcome to sort of follow that trail if you like.
Annabelle, at this time, has had no real interest in sort of like the murder that's taking place. Mm-hmm. When we last left her, she was admiring all the sort of movie props. Mm-hmm. And she's just continued to be extremely nosy.
Good.
And is now just sort of kind of like wandering around various sort of aspects of the house. Mm-hmm. And is actually quite enjoying the fact that everyone's run out for this murder because it means there's no one really about. And she can be as nosy as possible.
So anyone called the police?
Oh, piss.
You do know that the local constabulary are deeply incompetent, as is required for any good murder mystery group.
Cats could solve a murder better than those police people.
Mm-hmm. So you don't trust the state.
You know that
someone asked me and I just go ACAB and don't do it.
You know that Sheriff Dalrymple, who is the local officer, is not going to be much use. He's much more comfortable with his paperwork than actually out on a case. While you're out and about and sort of exploring the hallways and things, you see a animatronic werewolf as you walk past start to sing. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars.
This just triggers my kind of like
let me see
dancing move.
Is
I
like
just start dancing away to it.
And there's nothing haunted about it. It's just a prop.
Better not bring Tabitha in here.
So I say to Tibby, what were those two arguing about? We should, why would someone be arguing right after murders happened? So
I know it's very strange. It's very, very strange. You don't think that one of them murdered?
We don't know. That's the point.
Right, but how do we figure out what they were arguing about? Why don't you go talk to one of them, and I'll go talk to the other one. Okay. Or is there a better way of doing this?
Paraphrasing, hey gang, let's split up.
Similarly, I would like to call upon my history of showbiz knowledge to instantly go and try and find the manager, who I assume has a plan for what is Steve doing at this point. Because managers always have a contingency plan, and I would see how rattled he is by this turn. So get eyes on the manager.
Okay, we'll go to you first, actually. So you're looking at your manager, you go out into the hallway, you hear the doorbell ring. What do? There's no one else around.
Obviously going out to them.
Cool. You see there are three kids standing. If anyone would like to be a little kid, volunteers.
Hello. Yeah.
Well,
Hi.
and because it's America, they all shout trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Guising. We know it's guising.
I'd like to look around and see if there's pre-prepared, like preloaded candy ready to go. Because they still serve candy.
One is dressed as Spider-Man. Anyone wants to be Spider-Man?
I'll be Spider-Man.
One is dressed as Elsa from Frozen.
That's me.
A third is in a skeleton costume, which is just a black onesie with like glow-in-the-dark bones painted on.
Yeah.
And behind that, so it's now sort of evening now, it's getting a bit darker, but you can see there is a large papier-mâché toilet, which is giggling slightly.
Hey, trick or treat, lady!
Trick or treat!
Trick or treat!
Did I see any candy around the
Yeah, there's a little basket next to the door.
All right, cool. I like to go some to Spider-Man, to the skeleton, and to Elsa and go, was the toilet doing that on the way in?
Oh, don't listen to her. She's a little bit funny.
Just put the candy in the bowl. She'll be quite happy.
Do it, lady.
But not too much. She might get backed up.
What happens if I don't do it?
Well, we trick you.
Or, yeah, it's treat or trick. You get to choose one or the other.
I take the candy back and I encourage the children to vandalize as much as possible because it's funny.
Fellas, get the eggs.
Oh, you're gonna regret this, lady.
Anyway, did you see a guy in a suit over here? Anyone? You see the man?
No.
I'll tell you for all the candy.
Yeah, we'll let you know if you pay up.
Cool, so that means no, you're not very good at this. Sorry, kids, you really need to work on this. Anyway, after you've finished, you can collect your own candy, because I'm going to leave it there for them to take. But, just do the back of the house as general distraction, because I'm busy.
Yeah, it seems like a fair deal.
To take the character back from you for a second, the giggling toilet suddenly leaps out and goes, skippity toilet! Like that, in a high-pitched voice. The other three kids, they're literally rolling on the floor laughing. One of them starts to ruffle copter, which I don't know if it's even still a thing.
No, absolutely not.
Well, one of these kids is doing it. They're doing their best. It's the funniest thing when you're 9.
We love that shit.
Laugh. This is high up.
I remove more of the candy in disgust and close the door.
Before you close the door, the kid who's come out dressed as a really not very impressive shark says, skippity toilet comes from the void, comes from the dark, comes from the place between stars where souls end up. Your soul will end up there too, as well, and a Phylaxis. The void knows you. The void sees you. The void beckons you.
I give that kid a full-size Mars bar.
That was your second void clue, by the way.
So how are we writing that down? The void knows anaphylaxis.
The void as a toilet.
Toilet.
Shark. Shark.
Mm-hmm. Shark in a toilet.
Shark in the toilet.
Yep.
Okay, is that what Skibbity Toilet is?
No, it's a man in a toilet.
Oh.
Where's the shark come from then?
That's a different thing. That's the Italian guy.
Oh.
That's
Okay, boomer.
Yeah.
Get it right.
I'm cool.
Yeah. I know.
Hey there, fellow kids.
I know all about this.
I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah.
I don't need to know, actually.
I learned about it so that I could torment the younger people in my life with it. And it's a great boon.
That's the only reason I ever learn anything about youth, is to annoy them by knowing it, and then I just move.
see. So you were actually off exploring, weren't you? You're trying to find.
I was trying to get eyes on the manager. Yes.
I'd like you to make a meddling move for me, please.
Yeah, I have absolutely nothing. I can use to find more than that. Ooh, 11.
Ooh, very nice. On 11, you find a clue. A slightly more mundane clue. You'd be happy to know. There is... Actually, just next to the door, there is a full sack of Halloween masks, which they all seem to be sitting there, as though they were, I don't know, ready to go for something. They've not been used yet. And some of them are in like that sort of silicone packaging stuff, so clearly brand new. But it strikes you as odd when so much other stuff was out on display.
Also, where was this found?
Just next to the front door.
Oh, that's the front door.
Who would like to...
In my typical meddling, let's say I have now found... I've forgotten her name, but yes, the woman whose husband has been murdered.
Coco Vidal.
Yes, I've decided... I'm still not really actually aware much of the murder, but I've sort of gone into her room to check if her jewellery is now sort of mine.
Nice. I think you'd have gone into the Tinsel Town. Oh, in fact, there's the master bedroom.
Well,
The master bedroom.
Yes.
Yeah. And you see blood red wallpaper and curtains, an enormous canopy bed. There's mirrors on the ceiling. And help paint the scene with me. Abner and Coco had a pretty interesting sex life. What evidence of this do you see casually strewn about the room?
A sex swing.
John Prison Whip.
Hey!
A vial of young person's blood.
Skibbity toilets.
Lots of sex toys just strewn.
Mirrors on the ceiling.
A variety of just colourful lingerie and drinkware.
And a very recognisable smell just pervade the room.
Oh, yes, I remember that. It's from 69.
Nice. We cut to...
Or this morning.
What is Rita up to?
I was outside, I think, still at the murder scene, so I'm not that far away, but I don't see from your analysis of the murder. You got anything? I feel like I'm interested in the grounds around here. You didn't see anyone like fleeing the scene, but I don't know, that head choppy device.
Yeah, so you're
going to have a look to see if that's got blood on its
Okay,
hands.
you're going to do some exploring and gardening. So this is going to be some more meddling, please.
Okay.
As the sun begins to set, which will be important in a bit.
Oh, no.
Right, well, we got there.
So you're rolling your meddling moves, that's your 2d6.
Right. Here we go. Oh, 7. 6 more.
7 is just enough. So you see...
Keep an eye out for the peacocks.
You see the peacocks in the garden, actually.
Perfect.
And they seem to have got something in there. One of them's got something in one of the beaks. It's like sheet of paper.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
And if you go up and investigate, would you try and get that from them?
Hell yeah, of course.
Cool. And you see...
Give me that.
Yeah. What do those peacocks make?
That's about
Yeah.
I'll go for that.
Yeah.
They're not very noisy peacocks.
Yeah. But does the whole fanning...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Get a bit of hiss. But you get in your hand a...
It fans out and hisses him.
yes.
Yeah.
They kind of crow, don't they? Well,
They're like,
It would hiss at you if you were trying to steal its note.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
This...
Someone who's actually handled peacocks, they're a fucking nightmare.
Right, okay. So they're often protected with their notes. So.
Yeah, generally, yeah.
the tails fanning out with like thousands of eyes in it, just looking at you.
Oh my god.
Yep. But yeah, you see that this is... It's actually just a list of sort of rejected movie titles, which include Devil Woman from Planet X versus Zombie High School, Barracuda 12, Cuda's in the Hood, and Vampire Toga Party 3, Magnus Comes Loudly.
Sure does.
Yep.
Brilliant.
So that's your next clue. So rejected movie scripts.
List of
Yeah.
rejected movie from Peacock.
Does it look like these rejected movie scripts are like fairly recently rejected? At least like fresh drafts that have been discarded?
Yes, it's actually from a major Hollywood studio, and it says, "Dear Abner, we're sorry to inform you that your scripts for blah 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 will not be we will not be progressing with their production. We look forward to your patience in this matter."
Did the peacock look well cared for?
I think the peacocks are. What were they looking? They were looking like their feathers weren't the right for this time.
The feathers were molten, but the pin of the feathers wasn't coming off effectively, which means that the dye is probably lacking in something else.
I've not got a trained eye, obviously, like you, but I did think, well, what's going on with these peacocks? Because I think they don't look as healthy as...
the key to this entire...
I think it's
going to
focus
this
on the
whole thing
peacocks.
open. Could I go and speak to Coco again now that
sure, yeah.
Now that it's been some time? It's just a time to calm down.
Yes. And
Tell her that. I'm glad that you calmed down.
you do still have that scorn as well, don't you?
I didn't get scorn.
No, who got scorn?
Remarkably.
Oh, it was you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine I'll get it soon. I pull her aside and go, look, I know this is a tough time, but I do need to discuss something with you. I found something interesting near the body, and I don't mean to implicate you in any way, because I know that you're quite distraught at the moment, but this is no way to store pills, madam. You need a med safe to put these in. Some of these are expired. That's just dangerous. Are you taking the correct dosage of these?
And she's a bit discombobulated. Well, it's usually Mrs. White brings me the pills. She makes sure they're all right, or gets all the right ones.
And she keeps them in a bloody pumpkin.
I don't know. She brings me the pills. It's mostly good. It's mostly good.
Cool.
So it pulls like a half smile.
Coco, you need to sort this shit out. This is dangerous.
She just balls again. I've got priorities.
No one can bloody multitask in this town.
That is definitely. I reckon, as the sun has gone down, this is now a night move. So, when you do something risky or face something you fear, name what you're afraid will happen if you roll badly here, if you fail.
So, Mairead, she knows that she can come off as quite abrasive. She doesn't mean to, but she knows that. And in the past, people have taken a swing at her. And she is kind of having this conversation, knowing that it's a tough time for Coco, she does have an innate fear that she will be punched in the face. So
no, it's worse than that.
Oh, come on!
If you fail this roll, she will punch you in the sternum. Fuck, and you will die.
The hell?
Whoa!
So what am I rolling? Is this presence or
presence? I think, yeah.
Shit. Okay. Don't have anything that could help with that. I've got a tea set, but that's if I've not brought that.
Could you possibly could she maybe hit the binoculars instead?
Could you
that would
roll
be
the
worse,
dice? Let's find
That would
out.
be worse than dying.
You better not go through with it either.
No, I've said it.
Said what I've said.
Still next to. What did you get?
I got a 6.
How exciting!
Not for me, Rich.
Oh my god!
We cut to commercial break. And commercial breaks, and it's a fun. So, this is a very special Keep Your Reaction one that pays homage to the television shows that inspired the game and suggests that Brindlewood Bay is itself a TV show. Here's how it works. If a Maven undertakes a perilous or dramatic action, provokes a die roll, die rolls a miss, you can say, let's cut to commercial before the outcome is narrated. Then give the player of the Maven a short prompt. The player may then narrate the commercial inspired by the prompt. If they do so, return to the regular scene and allow the player to continue as if they'd rolled a 10 or 11. Ooh. No pressure.
Nice.
I would like to see a 30-second commercial for Turtle Plus Pet Store. It's turtles plus so much more.
Incredible. And is Mairead doing this
Yes.
commercial? Excellent. Turtle Plus Pet Store for all your turtle needs. Now, turtles in this country are, of course, invasive. So we're here to make sure that all your turtles stay safe and indoors where they belong. We at Turtle Plus offer a complimentary service wherein if you ever lose your turtle, we will come and have you arrested summarily and put in jail, as that is incredibly dangerous for the environment, releasing something like that into our environment here. On top of that, as long as you look after your turtle, we are able to support you throughout your turtle's life, which is a great deal of time, upwards of 50 years. Your turtle will likely outlive you. So come shop at Turtle Plus Pet Stores, the second biggest turtle store in all of Brindlewood Bay.
And that vision of you have like fleeting for a moment of just your sudden death before you, it's just a moment, it's a small nightmare. And back in reality, so you jolted back awake again from whatever that was.
There were so many turtles.
So you were trying to sort of almost like interrogate and find out a bit more and try not to invoke her wrath.
Yeah.
Basically.
So her medication correctly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And so you succeeded and you are okay. There's no clue or anything in this. You're just not dead. Congratulations.
I feel great about everything that just happened.
Okay, so we really need to talk to the people who are arguing. And I think I think we talk to them together. We find out what's going on with them together, not as individuals, but as a unit.
I think we can do that too. I do. So shall we go up and like have a talk and just say like, I don't know. Like I'm still looking for that Persian cat. Maybe it could just.
Well, isn't he in there? So we can go in. We'll just open the door and walk in, and it was.
Just act normal. We're just two normal people.
Who was it that was arguing?
We're trying to, June Whittaby and Elena, that sexy vampire.
Everyone calls her sexy vampires. It's like all the little ladies agree. As you move into the office, you see Mr. Tibbles III, the cat, curled up in a really rather plush, one of those sort of cat bed things. It's like that sort of multi-story one, like different spots. So
that is nice.
You recognise exactly where they got that from as well. So order only is on commission, those things.
Oh my God, they got that from Cat Smart.
And looking around the rest of the room, you can see there's a framed dollar bill. Doesn't seem any significance, just a framed dollar bill. There is a top-of-the-line computer, still in a box. There is on the wall, just finishing singing, is a talking Cuda the Barracuda, and it's just finished singing Bad to the Bone. And the battery is running down, so like that. Question for you. Paint a scene with me. Abner was very bad at business. Looking around his office, how do you know this?
Stacks and stacks and stacks of unpaid bills for very important things, such as actors. Actors have not been paid. Every single one of his films, the actor has never seen a dime.
There's like SAG after ones as well on top. The union's involved.
He's being sued by SAG after.
I see a lot of like newspaper clippings, I think, on the wall. It's more just like bad reviews and, things that you shouldn't be proud of, just displayed on the wall.
Excellent. And you see the two of them in the room. They seem to have stopped arguing and they're just sort of glaring at each other. And Elena Visage says, "Tell that man that I'll have nothing further to do with them."
Tell that man that you have nothing.
Honey, who's that you're talking about?
It's the manager.
Manager. What did he do that upset you so?
And you look across and there's June Willoughby. So the two of them in the room, just to be clear, is Elena Visage and June Willoughby there. And June's going, that can't be. No, that's not right. No, I don't. It's surely not. But Elena is looking fierce, looking steely as you walk in.
I've still got my Cosmo that I've been carrying around this entire time. I have not set it down. Canonically, I have not set it down.
Agreed.
So
yes.
I'd say, honeys, come on, just have a little drink. We'll talk this out.
Darling, way ahead of you, darling.
What's going on? What's got the tempers all in a fray?
I suppose you should know. You'll find out anyway. Always do. Abner's he's a filthy, two-timing, double-crossing. You know the casting couch? You're familiar with the concept of a casting couch?
I believe we all are, yes. Mm-hmm. No need to go further.
Abner has we both realised Abner has a casting focused bed. And we were told by the manager that this was all above board, that we'd go to the party, we'd get jobs, we'd have glittering further careers. But now it's all gone. All of it. There's no one who'll produce a movie with me anymore. There's no one looking for June's very special kind of talent. So we've got nothing.
Oh, honey, you have so much more to give. Don't put yourself down like that. A strong woman like you can find a job easy.
And even if you can't, there's more to life than just, Hollywood and movies. Look at me. Got all the cats in the world and the happiest woman.
Have you considered the internet? I hear YouTube is big at the minute.
She stares at you. It's like, and shudders. It's like sort of a vision of her future.
Did June look upset at the very obvious shade at whatever June's talent is? Does she look upset at this being mentioned in front of strangers?
You're not in the room.
I know I'm not. I was asking for background information.
So, June, you and Coco, you fall into the web of this master manipulator, Abner. What's your story?
Well, small town girl. Thought, I moved to Hollywood. That's where everything's happening. Then there was an actors' strike, so I thought, well, let's move somewhere else. Brindlewood Bay. We actually live near the producers. That's smart. That could work. But no, it's just not happening. I don't think my. And she's almost about to break into song. It's like, I don't think my star's ever gonna rise. Like that. And you realise too late that her particular talent is in that sort of the early Disney movie heroine songs where it's all like major falsetto with the choir in the background.
Yeah,
she can just do that on command with a choir out of nowhere, so it's a full sort of Sleeping Beauty kind of thing.
So this would be a song that would tell us exactly what her hopes, desires, and dreams are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, about a third of the way through the plot of the movie. It's a very, very convenient skill. Yeah.
Also, usefully, if you are interested in bird watching, does summon birds and other wildlife.
As she begins, a raven pecks at the window. It's not a clue, it's just in flavour.
Mairead from another room just looks up and goes, Raven.
So
my cat hisses.
Mr. Tibbles the third is used to it. Just like this again.
This can't be the most appropriate time to bring this up when Abner's just died. What made you start talking about this?
Well, it's the first time we've met. So we had a nice conversation, one thing led to another, talked about what we want to do, realised there were so many parallels and so many things, it all came out. And, I've had a drink. Well, and June says, well, I've not. Well, some of us have had a drink, and tempers get flared. That's all. They get flared.
But you shouldn't be angry at each other. You should be angry at the person that did this. Were you angry at the person that did this?
Well, yes, of course. I didn't kill him. Of course not. I'd like you to make the meddling move at this time, please.
I was hoping for that because I've got the Columbo.
Excellent. Tell me about that.
So, the Columbo does something about you causes the elite in society to not take you too seriously. What is it? Once per mystery, when you do the meddling move in a place occupied by the rich and famous, you find an additional clue, even on a miss.
Very nice. Go for it. Roll is meddling.
Did I add anything to this?
This would be your... I'll mix up the names. Presents? That sounds right. Yeah.
Presents. 4. But I still get a clue.
Good. So on a miss on a meddling move, you just can't get a read from either of them. They're actors, they're professionals, they're very good at saying only the things they want to say, even with a drink in them. But while you're sort of looking around the room looking for like extra information, you notice stuffed down the back of a chaise lounge in the corner is a costume which has been hastily discarded, and as you pull it out of the back there, you find that it is another Cleopatra costume. We cut to... Where are you? What do you...
I think I'm going in the kitchen to get another drink because I've pretty much polished the bar and I want to bump into Mrs. White.
Excellent. Cool. And you find her. She's scrubbing furiously. She's cleaning...
The tiles on the kitchen floor.
Indeed, yes.
Are you also looking for Mrs. White?
No.
What are you up to?
I'm doing what I know best. When things get stressful, when they get difficult, you know where you are. The scrubbing brush.
Okay, have a sit down. I'm going to get you a drink and then we're going to talk this through. And I just pour a big glass of wine. Thank you. Thank you, dearie. You're welcome. Now, why are you scrubbing the floor?
I need to keep busy. I do. It's the only thing. If I stop, then the thoughts come. The memories, you know.
Memories of what?
Better times. Some meddling move, please, if you'd be so good.
Is it 2 or 3?
2, unless you can think of something fun to add to it.
Can I add key to this city? It's like a power move.
Sure, I like that. So I get to roll 3. And you can only use each one once per session, by the way.
Fuck, 6.
Plus for your presents. Do you have any presents?
No.
Oh.
Oh, no, wait, that's the wrong one. Wait. No, I don't.
Oh, well, 6. She... It gives you a hard stare. It's not the full Paddington. But it is clearly unimpressed. I can see what you're trying to do. I know you bunch of meddlers that you are. I know you want to find out. I know you want to figure out everything there's about and dig up all of the sordid secrets of the master and the lady, but not from me. And she's taken the cat ears off at this point, and you realise that, well, if it wasn't clear already, she is just the maid in the house here. It goes back to her scrubbing.
Listen, darling, I'm all about sordid secrets. I'm full of them. So why don't we do a quid pro quo?
I'm just curious. Go on.
You tell me something,
Okay.
and I'll tell you something. Like how much you can buy with a $10 bill?
How much I can buy with a $10 bill? I don't follow, dearie.
Okay, I'm basically trying to say, if you tell me some information, I will give you...
Oh, bribery.
Yes.
I understand now. You'll have to do better than that, I'm afraid. I'm quite well paid. Go for 100 and we'll begin to have a conversation.
75.
Hard bargain. Deal. And I'm actually going to give you this clue for free because it fits very, very nicely. She takes out of her pocket a steamy love letter, which Coco has written to her.
Ooh, I knew it. Do I start reading it?
Yes, you're welcome to, and feel free to elaborate on what it says.
Absolute filth. My darling pussycat. Ah, hence the ears. I long to... Oh my. I long to feel your long, slender fingers brushing my hair, clutching my pearls, and I can't read anymore because it's too darn filthy. So, you and the mistress?
And she looks embarrassed for a second and sort of shakes it off and says, "Aye, there's nothing to be ashamed of there. It's a beautiful thing. It's been a while, but finally we're both, accepting each other that we could make something work. But then, with Abner's, I'm going to look like a suspect here, aren't I?"
Yes. It's quite a big motive, isn't it?
I'd agree, but I don't. But first, it wasn't me. But I have my suspicions. I know that manager. He's clearly up to something. For my records, I keep on forgetting. His name is Marcus Greaves.
Well, darling, don't you worry. I won't say another word apart from to the other mavens, obviously. But apart from that, I will keep stum.
Thank you for your minimal discretion, dear. And we cut to
Me
over here.
chasing after the ominous manager with the name basically marked grave.
Yep.
Going brilliantly.
But you found him.
Excellent.
Yeah. He is furiously shredding bits of paper and sees you come in and says, hello. What do you want?
Well, forgive me, it's a bit improper, I do understand this, but to be honest, this isn't the first house party I've been at where someone's turned up dead, so I'm not really responding that badly to it. But I was coming to find you, because I don't know if you know this, but my memoir is doing very well. And it occurs to me that you might be out of work.
He pauses for a second and pauses shredding something and looks up at us. Go on.
Well, I mean, I don't know exactly what you did for Abner, but I don't know exactly how much it's going to translate to what you can do for me, but just seemed like a good, bit of serendipity.
I did everything for that man, everything. That man couldn't find his own arse if he wasn't attached to him.
He was a bit of an embarrassment, wasn't he? Sorry, no, I'm sure you were friends. I'm sure you were sorry. It's just, I watched one of his movies last night and
my condolences.
It was really made me miss the drink. That's all I can say.
So this seems to be going fairly well. But I'd like you to make the night move here. What's the worst case scenario in your head of what could happen if this encounter doesn't go well.
What, with the guy that's furiously destroying evidence?
Yeah.
Because we're alone in an isolated part of the building.
Yeah.
I feel it might go poorly for me in terms of my physical safety.
Excellent. Can you elaborate? Get specific.
We're obviously not in the study because that's occupied with the many mistresses. So we're back in presumably like a side room that was used like by him. So, there's going to be many heavy things around that can be swung as a weapon.
There's a shredder.
The notably
Yeah.
you need to swing.
You're going to get shredded.
Yeah, it could be like cargo, except like in an office supply sort of way. It's if this is a murderer, then pretty much anything can be used as a weapon. So I just want him to relax and go back into being manager. But if he notices that I'm asking questions or trying to get a sense of these things, then he might become enraged and murderous.
Cool. In fact, I'll let you do a meddling move first. So, roll your dice, and this is to see if you can gather any information here, and then we'll do the night move to see his reaction.
Can I include me pulling out my memoir?
Of course, yes.
As a thing,
Yes,
so
you
I'm
may.
using that's 3. That's still not great. 9.
That is okay, though. Yeah. You get yourself a clue, but with an interesting complication. You see something that's been knocked onto the ground in haste. You kind of pick it up while talking about it. It's a Lifetime Achievement Award with the words, "Enjoy it, you worthless bastard," carved on the back of the frame. So, Lifetime Achievement Award. And that is another clue. But he sees you. Notices you looking down at that. And now I'd like you to roll the night moves. Well, first, it's worse than that. That's the important line we need to remember. If you roll badly here, it's not that you'll be shredded. It's that you'll be killed and then just forgotten.
And every copy of your memoir will be shredded.
Yeah, and he will make it it will make it his business that your legacy, your everything you've achieved, your memoir, your everything like that will be just ash and ruin. Dust.
So 2.
2 dice, yeah. Unless you've got something you can add to it.
I'm guessing that distracting him with a flagon of mead won't be helpful.
I would be distracted by a flagon of meat.
Yeah.
It is pretty unusual to have a flag.
Yeah. You could chug it in his face.
Just hand it to him.
You just attack someone with the bottle if it comes to it. We'll see. Because, I can't see whose Lifetime Achievement Award it is because it's for him or Abner. So
It's for Abner.
Cool, so I could just pretend like turn it into a conversation, but yeah, no. We'll go 2. We'll see. See how we do. Ooh, 5.
How exciting. And we don't get to do commercial break anymore. However, you'll notice on your character sheets that you have the Gold Crown moves.
The Gold Crown mystery move.
You may choose one of those. And it's a way of turning a failure into a bit of a success. So choose one of them and then let us know what it is.
Is this the crown of the queen over the gold crown?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, sorry, the Crown of the Queen.
Yeah. Cool.
And have you read the Gold Crown mystery move?
Yeah.
Yeah, there might well be opportunities for that.
Surely you have to do the one with the imperfect sister or daughter or the imperfect mother.
I'm trying to stretch the definition of that to imperfect bandmate.
That'll do, yeah. Let's hear it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I sensing that Marcus deeply hated his boss. I had to lean in and have some sympathy with him to say that I know what it's like working with someone that you absolutely despise.
We cut to that.
Cannot cope with. We cut to me in my younger days still drinking, staring at my sister and fellow front woman of our band, who I loathe with a Gallagher-like intensity.
Any volunteers to go for it?
Who is who I don't want to be mean to you. So I'm staring at my sister with a hatred of Gallagher proportions as she wanders in and explains that she has sold our most famous song for a credit card commercial that she believes will help bring us to the big leagues and help us crack America, as though anyone would want to do such a thing.
The problem is you just don't have, like, good business head. You just don't have sense. Like, we're selling, what was our single called again? We've done
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not to the credit card companies. We're going to make a fortune.
Hidden fees? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. We're going to crack America. Thanks, drummer. He gets me.
The drummer doesn't get to talk. Like, what are we talking about here? You get to count to 4 and that's it. That's your contribution, okay?
No cashback with your credit card? Absolutely not.
He's doing the voiceover. They were so
Yeah, they let me
nice with
talk.
him.
That's why I'm in the band and being a
That's it.
credit
That's what
card
it took for you.
salesman. At least they listen to me.
Your commitment to the punk ethos was that you wanted to do voiceover for American Express.
Absolutely not.
You're too idealistic. We live in the real world, you know? We need to make money.
Why?
So we can buy cool shit.
We have cool shit. We're in a band.
As your bass player, I desperately need money.
But you're a bass player. You're never going to be happy anyway. It's fine.
We cut back.
I know what it's like working with arseholes.
And he sees in your eyes that you clearly do.
I do.
And it resists the urge to pick up the shredder and dent your skull in with it.
I effort towards camaraderie go, so who did you have to bribe to give him an award? Because I assume that's the only way he could get them.
Oh, that was the academy. Yeah.
Nicely done.
Oh,
This is why I
thank you.
want you as my manager.
Yeah. I'm picturing it as sharing a cigarette. Just-
I can offer him the mead later if we're actually like becoming pals, but he's not earned that yet.
Nice. Who is looking to do some more exploring?
Well, I've not been for a while.
Go. Yep.
Well, I suppose I'm still sort of digging about the master bedroom, aren't I? I mean,
Yeah.
I've sort of come in and sort of discovered all the sets where naturally I've been sort of very aroused and intrigued by this whole thing. But now I'm sort of digging deeper, going through sort of cabinets, that type of thing, and just sort of getting a sort of sense of the thing.
Cool. Bit of meddling.
Hidden secrets.
Meddling, please.
Please do, yes.
Yeah.
Right, okay. That's 2 days, yeah?
Yes, please. Unless you can think of something to add to this.
3!
Great.
You could just like huff the bag of contraband and see if it gives you powers.
Moving into this room, you see Elena Visage with a pistol pointed at you.
I mean, good Lord, woman, what are you doing?
Out there.
Why? I'm merely just making myself at home, just didn't know the place. What are you doing here? Where did you get that gun?
It's America.
Make the night move for me, please. And tell me what you're afraid will happen if the situation goes badly.
The
Can't think
shredder.
of anything.
Right, okay.
Beaten to death by a dildo.
Right, so what's the instructions for a night moving here?
So you roll your dice and see if you've got anything you can add to them. So tell me what you're afraid will happen first. That's the fun part.
Well, I'm terribly afraid that my outfit's going to be ruined by some sort of gunpowder. I mean, to my character is extremely arrogant, so she sort of doesn't even conceive the possibility that she would die.
Yeah. It's worse than that.
Right, oh, no.
If you fail this, you will be. So you're. Your clothes will be damaged by the gunpowder. There'll be a hole in them. Maybe more importantly, that hole will be through your chest. And you will be dead.
Charged me a fortune. Oh.
Roll the dice. See how you do.
Is this 2 dice?
Yes, please.
What about the contraband giving you a boost of confidence?
Right, okay. Yes, so I found...
Unpredictability.
Okay, yes. So for my contraband, right, I had a little bit of coke in it.
Yep.
Which I had taken earlier to give myself just a little bit of a buzz. Not really a murder solving buzz, but just it's a general buzz.
Yep.
I'm also wondering, with my sort of Dale Cooper sort of Maven sensitivity bonus, does that give me a sort of just a sort of sense and edge of kind of?
It might remind you of something.
My gun safety classes that makes me know that her gun is.
I just strongly recommend reading the Gold Crown Mysteries move.
Could be one of the worst places to get murdered.
In the sex room.
It's undignified.
So this reminds you of something that happens to Amanda Delacour.
Everyone's favourite author in your book club.
We love her.
So if you'd like to pipe up and say...
This reminds me of what happened to Amanda Delacour and, of course, the mystery of the Forbidden City.
Go on.
When she was shot twice with a revolver, only 4 bullets to be deflected by her gaudy jewellery, which I am wearing along with my many engagement rings in order to complete the look. And I'm hoping this happens.
So you take the rings and do that, like over your vital organs.
Yeah, I've got this, and I've also just got a ridiculous medallion and stuff as well. But
Cool. Yeah, I love that. That's glorious. So, instead of having to roll, you instead get 12+, or you can state a fact about the current situation that the keeper must incorporate. Or you can just take it the 12+ and get extra clues.
I'm going to go over the 12+.
Okay, so you see decorative spider webs in the floor in the corners. There's a human finger in there.
Oh.
But as the 2 shots ring out, and you hear the bing on your chest,
Very Wonder Woman. Yeah.
the electricity goes out across the house, causing music to come to a groaning stop. And you hear feverish sounds in the darkness, lovemaking, death throes, barnyard animal noises, which Editor Rich will put in later. When the lights come on again, everything seems normal. And Elena Visage has fled from that room.
Did everyone else in the building hear the gunshot?
Yes.
Oh, yes. At this point, I think it is time for the group to start to theorise.
So we all get back together in the main hall.
And you gather the suspects as is required for the format.
Should we do this?
Just go round?
Yeah, do it. Go around, see who everyone thinks did it, and then work from there. I think it was.
The Murder Mavens have gathered the suspects in the lounge bar area. I'll say Elena Visage has been disarmed. So well, congratulations on whoever managed that. And the scene unfolds exactly as you hope it will. They all are looking annoyed. They're looking as though you're imposing on their time. And there's quite a bit of, honestly, you can't suspect me, sort of goes around the place. But you now have a theory. So this is the theorise move that you've been figuring out for the last 15 minutes or so. Who wants to talk me through it?
You. Well, I can absolutely go for it. So, we're gonna cut a long story short. You there, manager, could you do a citizen's arrest on Mrs. White, please, if you don't mind?
we're going to be arresting her. She has killed Abner, as far as we can tell.
In chorus around the room.
Good lord.
So it's fairly obvious to us that there's some kind of sex magic cult going on here that involves Coco, Mrs. White, Elena, perhaps June. But that's not illegal, and there's no judgment here. But Mrs. White, killing Abner, that is one step too far. We found your letter between you and Coco.
You didn't find it.
Well, no,
I gave it to you.
You gave it to us for £75, which tells me that you are short on cash. That is the motives of a desperate woman who knows that her employer can't pay her anymore because he's going to shit his career. He's got many rejected movie scripts. Many rejected movie scripts. His finances are failing. So, you, in a desperate bid to free yourself from his employment and also to gain your lover, brutally murdered him. You have kept Coco drugged with her own painkillers, keeping her docile and confused. You've done lots of stuff. You dressed up in a discarded Cleopatra costume so you could get close to Abner and put the blame on Coco if you needed to. You had discarded Halloween masks at the door in case you needed to make a quick escape and hide your identity. Of course, you changed out of your costume because it had blood on it, didn't it, Mrs. White?
From around the room.
You were cleaning the floor when we found you, for God's sake. Now, we found the discarded finger. We know that's from your sex magic cult. We know that you're quite proficient at cutting off body parts. So, it's you. And the thing that tied it all together, as we knew it would, the movie scripts, the rejected ones, the ones that you threw away, knowing that it would be a clue, that had to have been done by the person who fed the peacocks. I knew it would all come back to the peacocks.
Fantastic. So, how many of the clues did you manage to use, and did you have any that were red herrings?
6.
Read all of them.
7.
Yeah, that's 7. I think the only one missing was the lifetime achievement one.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
No, we didn't use the argument.
The sexy labours of Hercules was a sign of the
that was
sex
it,
magic
that-
cult. I know it's a void one, but it should count.
sure, yeah, I'll give you that. Okay, so you've got 8 clues. So what you're going to do is any volunteers to make the important dice roll. The complexity of this mystery is 6. You got 8 clues, so you are going. The difference is 2. You are adding 2 to the total of this roll. If you get more than 7 or more, then the person done it, and we wrap up in an interesting way. Would anyone like to volunteer to do the big dice roll?
Kristian.
And you're adding 2 to this number, aiming for 7 or more.
Okay, are we set?
So set.
8.
8. Exciting. Cool. Let's see.
So is that 10 in total? I was writing 2 to it.
So what you wrote on the dice?
It was 8 on the dice, so it was 10 in total.
Cool. 10 in total. Excellent. There is uproar in the room as people are shouting at each other. Everyone seems to be annoyed at everyone else, but the manager is going to try and arrest Mrs. White and manages it. Puts her hands behind her back as she glares at everyone else and says, "You're all complicit, all of you, every single one." But she is restrained. She's not able to move. And congratulations, Murder Mavens, on solving that.
Coco's really single now.
Oh wait, someone arrest Elena. She's shot. Shot.
I'm more than happy to join any sex cult you want me to.
What we're going to do now is the closing credits. Much like the opening, I'd like you to narrate a little scene for each of your characters, maybe with someone else if you like, showing how they sort of move on from this a little time in the future, or whatever you have in mind. So a little 30 seconds each.
So Mairead has gone back home and she's taken the entire flock of peacocks to live in her garden, knowing that they weren't going to get well looked after. So she now spends most of her days out in the garden caring for her new flock of peacocks, whilst also, of course, looking after any injured wildlife that she finds.
Nice. And Phylaxis is back in the room where she was looking at pictures of her beloved deceased husband, only now she is showing her new manager Marcus around and presenting him finally, blessedly, after weeks of discussions and agreements, with a flagon of mead as a sign of their blossoming friendship.
So Tabitha, after everything has, been resolved and all of that, she goes on a search again for Mr. Piddles III or whoever. Last seen in the study, hasn't managed to find him, so she goes just wandering around the house and ends up down this secret passage and gets locked in somewhere. And that's what happens with the
Annabelle Fowler very quickly recovers from her near-death experience and actually strikes up quite the friendship with Miss Visage. Inspired by her courage and good ability with a gun, she quickly makes a deal with her, and my ex-husband drops dead of a mysterious gun wound a few weeks later.
What are the chances? Entirely unrelated, I'm very sure.
Enid has taken the 12 Sexy Labours of Hercules poster into her occultarium and has cleansed it with sage, but she knows it needs to be watched, for something could come from this at any time.
Gladys is busy wooing Cleo. She's bringing her flowers every day. She's offering another shoulder to cry on, and it's working. We last see her wandering into the master bedroom with Cleo and the door slowly shutting.
Let's fade from that scene rapidly.
Yeah, and Rita will just be scrapbooking all the memories from this beautiful occasion, cutting out little bits of like headlines and stuff like that.
taping down the finger and one.
Taping the finger right in there, just so she can look back on it for years to come. She's, as well as doing all her usual other things, you see her out on her park run with the community dogs that she's walking, but she's actually got one of the peacocks as well on a lead.
Brilliant. And as the camera of the mind pans back through Brindlewood Bay, it alights briefly on Abner and Coco's house, and you see there is the ghost of a small child trapped in a toilet, unable to escape. The camera flies down a dark passageway, down a dark cellar, and we see Tabitha trapped inside, and there's no light here, at least initially, until your eyes adjust a little, and you realise there's a greenish glow infusing this place. As you walk down this tunnel further, you can hear chanting, this very low rhythmic chant just at the edge of your hearing. And you step out into something that we'll pick up another time. Thank you for playing with me, everyone. Hey.